shall begin in just a moment. Alright, so we join Morgan, Arkhan, Washburne, as he indeed has taken his journey to the stars, and now is back with Constellation. However, I'm puzzled because I think it might not have the right one. So give me a moment. We have done many tasks, explored many systems, and we are convening Constellation. That's not good. Save game, I think, is missing, but why? Let me look at this, because this is the save. But for some reason it's not showing up under him. So I might need to modify something here in just a moment. So that's just what's going on. Just so you all know. It's not showing his name on the save, even though it should. This is the save. This is him. Correct level, the correct stuff. Let me check the ship and everything. Yes, we still have the Silver Drake. Good. What's odd is we completed a mission that it's saying we didn't do. Okay, where at least looks like everything is correct on this one, so we will run with it. I just am puzzled that it didn't show up under his save, and it should have. So that is why I paused for a moment. I wanted to make sure. Strange. Alright, well, we'll bring you all in and get things going. Welcoming all of you to tonight's lovely story. Morgan, Arkhan, Washburne, and the game not showing. Apparently, for some reason, OBS decided to break. It's showing again. Trust me, the game executable has the same name. Why does it decide it doesn't want to capture it anymore? It's a complete mystery to me. I am so confused right now. Because that will work. No, that won't work either. Why did it break? I have no clue. Why has it randomly decided to be a complete and utter pill? Who can say? So there it goes. So that's the one that's showing now. Okay, so now it's decided to work. Whatever, that was so weird. But hey, here we are with Morgan, Arkhan, Washburne. Our dear friend here. The wonderful Andreja has mentioned she wants to speak with us. Andreja, what can I help you with?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, you seemed...
Give me a moment. We need to load that. For some reason, the volume has altered. It's one of those nights, apparently. Been having a lot of those lately. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong, and it will act squirrely and weird. Okay, that got dumped.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
If you were asking, I kind of assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I mean, I'm not very concerned about you working with smugglers. Kind of fits in. I mean, I'm sure you did what you had to.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Well, you have a lot going for you, girl. Don't put yourself down.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I don't think what you're saying is childish at all.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Well, it was clear that it was important to you.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Well, certainly hope to understand you better. Enjoy the lurk, Matt in the Hat, and welcome in. Not sure we can ever complete this one. Okay, so it just shifted from here to complete. Okay. Constellation. Convene.
I'm still getting used to this place. Does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
I mean, you're welcome to have the Silver Drake as your home. Let's reject this one because it failed. Like we've actually already done all of that, and it just didn't trigger the completion. Wait, I thought he was here. Still at the eye. Strange.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Andrusia, let's go talk to Vladimir. Vasco?
Captain Morgan.
Pleasure as
Hello.
always.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep
Me
cycle.
too. I would hate to have not survived a sleep cycle. That returned. I thought maybe the other stuff returned. Guess not. Just that. Vladimir. What is it you'll do here, Vladimir? Andreja here with me. She did live well.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Alright, let's go take a look. So how'd you not notice it before?
This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day.
Okay, well, let's go.
Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot.
Yep.
Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Huh? You're over that way, right? Oh, wait. Sorry. Right there. Got it. Land near the anomaly. Use my scanner. Got it. It kind of makes sense.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Maybe. So,
That anomaly is
I
a
got some
damn
survey
sight
data
bigger
for
than
you.
a regular artifact. Note, and the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
hey. You get your money back. Look at this data I got for you. You ran out of money. We'll be back.
Show the words another time then.
Andreja.
Hi. Please
Let's go.
disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied
No, you're great,
with the
Moscow. I
results.
love it. It was good. You ready? Let's do this. Just me and you. Me and you and Andreja.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
It is. It is. So,
Hey, Captain.
we did some modifying on our ship. Not sure what it was we modified. Any guesses as to what we did? So yeah, we're not going to say it, but we're going to let you all examine it and figure it out.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Let me check. Rest bonus is gone. Let's sleep, get some food, and get on the road.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Indeed, Andreja. Indeed. Let's go grab a bite to eat.
Hey, how are you?
Doing all right. All right, so grab a drink. Or down till we get to the food. Yeah, we'll have one of those. And then we should have... Where's the good meals we made? We've made some good meals, I know that. Latkes. We'll do latkes. Potato latkes sounds like good food to have. Wouldn't take worse for our trip. So, those of you wondering, this is more roleplay aspect than it is actually benefits. Alright, everyone ready? All crew, all hands on deck. Prepare for exit. Prep grab drive for launch. Calculating coordinates. I hit the wrong button. I hit X instead of spacebar.
Clamps released.
All hands, all hands, all hands, stations. Grab jump prepped. Prycon 3, destination set. Initiate grab jump. Calculations inbound. Coordinates locked. Grab drive prepping. 3, 2, 1. Initiate grab jump. Silver Drake jumped
Nice
successfully.
job. We're right on target.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Direct! We have disabled their shields. Their shields have been dropped down. Excellent work.
Wrong place, wrong. Oh no, it's the Yes. I am indeed the Mantis, and I bring death to evil. But kicking for goodness! Go for the eyes! Rask! Abandoned cryolab, 88% explored. Interesting. Scanned anomaly location. Interesting. In time for me to do quick thing on site.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
Hey, you boys.
Hush you.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Cool. Glad you like it. Andreja, let's scan the anomaly. Interesting.
Hello.
Interesting. Copper.
What does your scanner reveal?
Okay. I'm not sure. Is it just any of the anomalies? Distortions on the scanner. Where are the distortions? So this direction. I didn't realize I was going the wrong way. Ow. Structure, is that what we're looking for? Life cycle. it's not here. Oh. Andreja. This is certainly not a normal anomaly. Okay. Whoa, gravitational flux. Does that leave? What's that? Oh. Music. Are we supposed to make music notes? Whoop. What's this? I absorbed the dragon heart. Whoa.
Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Where is it? Powers.
Your abilities are truly amazing. What is it? That is all? Very well.
All right, let's go. Okay. Wow. I guess Avengers Assemble should have been what we called it. Constellation Convene. I have the power.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks
Hey.
again for the assist.
Of course, Mora. Let's go.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here.
I like the looks of that.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Are there actually spacers here? What? Oh man. Camera got bumped.
Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys, you know.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Not sure why it didn't let me connect at first.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Well, not when we docked, but I did when I crashed into it because it didn't pop up the docking option.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Basically, nice job.
Greetings, Captain.
I think we've already done this.
Excuse me. Yes? What?
Okay, hello.
This mission glitched, so that's why I was trying to see if maybe I could get it to work. Yeah, he just won't talk with me to finish. Alright, well.
At least we
It
know
was
your
worth
ship is still here.
attempt while we were here. Whoa!
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Silly. I don't carry contraband. 90% of the time. Unless I'm headed to the Red Mile. The Red Mile's where we go with contraband.
Sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colonies' collective nose.
Yeah.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Whoever did it likes puzzles.
Some kind of test? Were the artifacts meant to lead us there?
Vladimir? Look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
It was the temple, I think, that did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
I'll follow up on any others you found. Hopefully there's more temples.
Don't think it's just fortune's left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If
cool.
you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Oh, good. I was hoping you would.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Sure, let's hear about it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
All right, let's do it.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Let's get to it.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
All right. To Neon, to Neon. We must away. Andreja. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Our old ship. That was our...
Every smuggler I have ever worked with
first
had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it.
Alright, I have to go deal with the dog, because apparently no one else can let the dog in. So give me a moment, and I'll be right back. All right. Let's do this.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
So they're getting high off fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Okay.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Sounds good, man. How you doing?
Keep moving. The scanners won't touch you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible if you know what's good for you.
When did I get a bounty on me? Now I'm puzzled. I didn't think I hadn't done anything. Why is there a bounty on me? Okay. Sounds good, man. I was going to wait and post either Thursday or Friday the reminder. Does that sound about the right timing to you or not? I just want to make sure I remind people about Saturday, Sunday alteration.
I think I got them.
And then tomorrow, we can still do Dark Tide if you want. Yeah, or what if someone accidentally kicked it or something, yeah.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
Yeah, the Varun love them. Like, that's what the Varun almost exclusively fly.
We didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Sounds good, man.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast.
Cyberpunk isn't this Saturday
sorry. Here
because
I
I'm
am
out of
arguing with my
town.
partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
That's what I was talking about, reminding either Thursday or Friday, so it'd be your Friday or your Saturday to remind everyone about Sunday. Charmed, Mrs. Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success. You've done very well.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
Will do.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
So, what's this about? A speech?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
That sounds interesting. Can we hear it?
Seconded.
Yes. Walter does seem fond of this.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
Talk to him about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears.
So about our business.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
So is this how you two work? Just sniping at each other?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
Oh, I love to use freelance operatives to send my love. It's just wonderful.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astro Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Security flaws standing right here.
Alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, investigate the cellar. Case Astro Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astro Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Oh, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest, Walter. You and Issa go have a private office meeting. Just the two of you.
Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Okay. Those two are interesting. Boy.
Everything good? Nothing to report?
No, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Bummer.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll see some action.
Sorry.
Tired of just waiting around.
Massive sneeze. Oh. Yep. You know what that is. Thank you. I'm just glad I can hit the mute button in time. What do you mean I have a bounty? There's no bounty on me. I think she's screwed up. She keeps telling me there's bounty and there's not. I take out bounties.
This place is insane.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
So, is it legal or not illegal? I'm a bit confused.
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
I tend to usually, avoid the chems if I can.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure?
I'd like some details on purchasing the penthouse.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
What features do you have?
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor.
Not for right now.
How unfortunate. But I will be here should you change your mind.
Who created the music?
Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
Anything on the menu you recommend?
That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty.
Hungry.
Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing? Or are you looking for something else?
There you go. Now the gray fox wasn't that, large muscled. Silver fox, yeah, there you go. Gray fox was someone different.
All right, well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well?
Silver Shroud, there you go. Silver Shroud isn't very large, so that would fit. He's kind of scrawny.
Of course, of course.
What can you tell me about Administrator Bayou?
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
There you go. Good reason to get another hat, right? So you can be the Silver Shroud.
Sure. Could I tempt you with some Aurora, perhaps?
Slows time by 40%. Okay. Interesting.
You alright? The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. Where would a security meeting take place here?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
And if a fight broke out, could I get security on my side?
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Seems a little bit high. Doesn't it?
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
I'm sure I'll stop by the Astro Lounge every chance I get.
A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time.
Exactly.
Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Oh, I am interested. We can definitely do that.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
I appreciate it. That's all we need for now.
Come back soon.
Oh, I am a VIP. I will come back.
Hello.
Andreja, is this your kind of place? I got the VIP package for you, girl. Andreja? Okay. Apparently she wants to go check out behind the bar. Exactly. Andreja is my security. She's definitely like mom. In all the right ways.
Keep it moving.
Yes, ma'am.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Well, I do, girl. That's why we're a good team.
Can't I even get a moment of peace? What is it? My time is far more valuable than you can possibly imagine. So this better be important.
You own the entire city?
I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question.
And I'll pretend you're not rude.
Yes, yes.
Drop a mine at his door. Rude. Alright, yep, we're good. Whoop, excuse me, sir. Alright. Hey. Hey, can we talk?
We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
So, I hear you set up a meeting for Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
But for me, it is. We're not paying twice.
I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Appreciate
Had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
See?
Just kids having fun.
You just gotta know how to talk. Shepherd book taught me all about talking nicely. Got me into the passion of dad's flying and cooking.
All right, I heard about that.
Interesting. There we go.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Slayton Aerospace. Fishy.
Yeah, I know this place stinks.
Alright, let's go find out. Tell Stroud what we found. Core kinetics, and then we'll go up to Stroud.
You to buy some weaponry?
Of course, buy some weapons.
To choose from.
You have the nuclear weapons. Let's see. Let's see. Don't think we've done this in a while. I thought I had some to sell in there. Apparently not. Well, that's fine.
All right, well, don't be a stranger.
Oh, can I move stuff to the cargo holder? Are we out of space to do that? I can't move it. Alright, we're too far away. Where are we at for weight? 5 over, not too bad. Yeah, I'm good for now. I was gonna say we can give her 5 pounds, but we're only 5 pounds over. We'll live with it. Walter?
Is everything ready?
Seller's pretty desperate. Should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Walter, you sly fox. You didn't tell me Eklund was, not bad. I mean, she's no Andresia, but, she's definitely not bad. Walter? Walter, are you following or do you run ahead?
The Syndicate's been pretty bold lately.
Don't worry. Not get mixed up with the Syndicate.
Apparently, he ran ahead.
Yeah, Owen told me not to worry about it.
I'm not sure how he got in front of us since we pushed the button and he was behind us. Walter?
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
The scientists who discovered neon gas?
Are they?
So you don't know what they look like at all?
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Alright, I'll use a code phrase to find him.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
briefcase guy. Got it.
Nothing like some Aurora to take the
Yeah?
Hell yeah!
I can't hear myself think!
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I'm with Ramsey and Trevor's.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
He seemed cagey, maybe even angry.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
Let's do it.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Be reasonable. We can't just double out of nowhere. We gotta go get money like that.
Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
Oh, we're gonna go that route.
What the? Security!
Oh, don't worry. We have an understanding.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Sure. He was being a bit of a brat.
Shall we head home?
We're searching for temples too, who would have thought?
It's exciting to see this little venture paying off, but we really do need to be careful. The artifacts were one thing, but this, well, we really need to keep this to ourselves. Can you imagine if word of this got out?
It would be pandemonium.
If you thought it was a challenge to find artifacts, imagine doing it with everyone else in the settled systems vying for them as well. We need to figure out what this all means before someone else does. I guess we should be grateful we seem to be ahead of the pack, as it were. So far, no indications that anyone else has noticed what we're up to. Let's just hope that doesn't change with this newfound ability of yours.
Concur. That's why I haven't been using it.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah, Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Security, we're being harassed.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Agreed. Let's go.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Who's Slayton anyways, and is he gonna back down, or do I have to gun down his whole office?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
And how did they know it was us?
The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
True. Alright, we need to get him off our backs.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Oh, I think I can, one way or another. All right, let's prep for combat.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
We need to talk to Nicholas Slayton immediately.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
But there's some exciting business opportunity. I'm sure he'd be disappointed if you turned me away.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, I do believe he's expecting me.
No, he isn't.
Oh, but he is.
Okay. I might be able to make an exception for you.
I have Walter Stroud with me.
We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there? Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Absolutely.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. What was that?
Whoops.
Just some stupid noise.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down.
She's good.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the...
I thought I had a point.
Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end. Damn it.
Get out of here!
I can't do this!
So that's interesting.
There's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Huh. Guess it was nothing.
So apparently as soon as I move faster than a crawl, I get detected. Interesting.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
This is a private office.
Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right.
Very interesting. Keep accidentally bumping the mouse.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
We'll make it, dude. She's awesome. You definitely got a good pick. She certainly knows the corporate things.
Too much on. Literally.
Oh, you have no idea what you're up against.
I thought we were clear outside, but apparently not.
Say goodbye!
Meet your death. Good one.
Welcome! Take this! Deal with this!
Come on, come on, come on.
You messed with me. Show some hustle!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Kinda wanna go back into Slayton and clear him.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business.
I would love to kill you.
You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Bring it on, prick. Call off your guards and release my ship, or die.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
No, you don't. I wouldn't trust your mercs. I can kill them all.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
He's a thief. Why not let the authorities deal with him?
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter. This is some sick game Nicholas is playing. Typical.
Then why don't you let me just kill him?
Found one.
Are you quite sure you don't want to?
There must have been an extra turret I didn't see. I should have gotten cover.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Let's talk.
I don't appreciate being threatened. Oh, should come up here. Could have turned the turrets off. Interesting.
You? Slayton came after you too, huh? You gonna let me go?
Sure, head on out.
Thank you. No offense, but I hope we never see each other again.
Offense taken, and the feeling is absolutely mutual.
The feeling's mutual.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Fishy. He was a bad, bad man. Okay.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
I'm not sure if that's the right choice.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled system. Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work. If you've come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. If you want to pick up a bounty job, go to the local mission board. Be warned, though, if you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. Take skill, precision, and a willingness to risk your life.
Oh, that's a joke. Man, I've been doing bounty hunter a long time. So, do I need to be part of the Alliance or just you guys, just association?
No, that's not how we operate. Just accept Trackers Alliance jobs from the mission boards and agree not to pursue other Trackers marks unless they specifically ask you to do so. That is all there is to it.
Well, then we're already there, man.
Stay safe. Stay wary.
We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now.
Why did it send us through and then back through? That's just confusing.
Neon's premier seller of all things. You'll enter a world unlike many other in the settled system. Reunion is hiring the best and brightest of today.
Any trouble? I'll drive you straight to the
Captain Morgan, greetings.
Morgan, Arkhan, Washburne, back on board.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
I do too, Andreja, wherever you disappeared to. Keep those. Liquidate below here. Except for the cutter. Keep that one. That one can be amped up. Keep those. Of course I want to keep that. That actually even looks nicer than the other one we had. Nice. Diplomacy checks. We don't have diplomacy, but that's cool. Not sure about the helmets. Charmware. In uniform. I almost wonder if that's the better one to go with. It looks cool. But I'm not sure about the white. Let's go with that one. Hope that didn't come back to bite us, that we offed him.
Cold-blooded murder was a line I told myself I'd never cross. Do you really think we did the right thing back there? There was no other way. Yes. I suppose there's no other option but living with it, is there? Well, I may not agree with every outcome, but you did everything to accomplish our goals and more. I don't often get a chance to work in the field. So.
Aww. Aww. Now I feel bad. Okay, let's do this. Howdy, deep in the heart of Texas. How are you doing? Ooh, nice. Good luck with that.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Let's not break Stroud's heart.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's
I'm disappointed
mine.
he gets so offended
I
by
trap
it.
you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
We'll just repeat the same ones we did the first time.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
Oh, we can wipe him out. It's no big deal.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
All right. Thief to the authorities, right?
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Ugh.
I heard something. Everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Yep. So, tell me the whole story.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
See. What'd you do with the money?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Fine. Get out of Neon while you can.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment
Listen to
of
her.
compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
I really, really kind of want to just clean house. But I want to be nice to poor Stroud. Poor Walter doesn't understand how the world really works. So I don't want to crush his soul on his first outing. He's a weak, tender soul, shall we say.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting here all day. It's ridiculous.
Actually, you know what? I should be able to... Not in here. Never mind. We'll have to booze down and do it when we're considered outside. Nope, still not letting us reach our ship from here. Well, that's kind of annoying. Actually, let's go back and see if we can talk to Issa while we're here.
Oh!
Ow, yeah, that
Need
hurt.
a moment to walk that off?
I know the mission doesn't say to talk to her, but I kind of want to and tell her we appreciate the help, that she did a really great job, and we appreciate it.
Oh, back to the usual routine. Meetings, forecasting, corporate espionage.
What's your take on Neon's problems?
Oh, interesting question. Neon is the ultimate playground for people who have money, and that means we exhaust ourselves sabotaging each other. It's fun, but a huge waste. Stroud Eklund as a company doesn't believe in restraint, but sometimes I wonder if Neon's lack of a moral authority isn't hurting everyone. Even us.
It is. So, what all do you make?
Originally, both the Stroud and the Eklund corporations made consumer goods. Anything and everything a person could want. But after my husband and I married and merged the companies, we decided to make our mark on interstellar travel. And now the brand is nearly synonymous with starships. I still get questions from reporters wanting to know just how we pulled that transition off. And my answer is always the same. Money solves everything.
And I know your husband.
Well, I should hope so. He and I are very famous.
Okay, so no additional dialogue coming back. No thanking her. He doesn't talk to her. Why can't I say, hey, you did a great job, thanks? Or have her be like, hey, hon, I'm glad you're alive. No, none of that. We're just gonna pretend it never happened. Welcome back. Hope the spelling went well.
If the gangs can keep from
Nice. It's always fun when you see your kids excel at things, or even just improve.
Got a call. Someone's powered.
I think that's one of the best parts of parenthood is just seeing child growth. Like, oh look, they got better. Oh look, we helped them get better there.
Back in our own ship.
Maybe someday they can be better than we are. If really lucky, maybe they can be exceptional. Awesome. Wasn't sure how many you had or what their ages were. Wow, that's a spread.
Deal with a man who wanted us dead.
If you're not getting blocked by ads.
Can call that a win. What do you think?
Yeah. Terrible people doing terrible things to each other. What a city. Now let's be nice. You and your wife are good together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Oh no, it's great. I'm all for it. That was just perfect. That was funny. And he gave us a weapon. Fiscal Quarter. Shattering breakthrough even the strongest armor. Don't take this offensive, but that's really kind of disappointing stats. 100 something DPS, under 200 DPS, and we have like 2,000 DPS. But yes, for those of you who may not know, this is the Silver Drake power vessel.
Apogee complete. We're in orbit. You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Your ship I do not recognize, nor does it exist in any sort of design. That material is not one I recognize.
You see much. ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
No one, especially not you, determines our worth.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
Why are you so against it? How long have you been observing us?
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact.
Can you at least tell us more about who you are?
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
What do you guys want to do? Full evasive maneuvers, blast them, or give them the artifact. All are sub-ideal choices.
I'm not getting any younger here.
I know, but I gotta plug my device in and give everyone a chance to respond. All right. It shall be. Chat says war, so war it is.
Really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about? We need to regroup. Bide our time.
We can wait no longer.
Out of here!
Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
Oh, he's only at level 30. That's kind of a joke.
Target's engines have been critically damaged.
How about you? But
He ran away.
I've never heard of these Star.
Chicken.
Part of my brain?
Chicken.
We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Agreed, we should not delay.
Chicken. Chicken. I had a feeling we could probably easily toast him, but we kind of have over-leveled ourselves. Just kind of. Just kind of. Just a little bit. Oh, no. If you had actually played the game the way you're, supposed to, quote unquote, that would be very deadly. I just don't play the way you're supposed to.
Hail acknowledged. Star station operating under automated control. No further response possible.
Crew, check it out. So I am 85 levels past them.
Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
I
To
have
be taking off immediately,
max
or are there
level
other matters that require your attention?
ship parts. I don't think they stood a chance because of that.
Hello, Captain.
We have fun letting the Varun spawn in on us and just take them out. I actually did some level breaking.
Do you require my assistance?
By just jumping around Serpentis system and letting the Varun warp in on us and automated destruction of them. Oh boy.
Detected. Flawless health compromised. Emergency. Circuits. Damage.
Some strong robots. Andreja, feel free to take them out. That's not good. Andreja, how are you doing?
No matter how
You still up?
complex robot behavior is programmed, and they're cold here. Too cold to be safe, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Glad you're doing okay, though. Where is the best way to go? I'm not sure. Fosco, you hang out. Requires computer to unlock. Alright, so... up here, then. Well, okay. Probably should have just headed back to the lodge, but we're being stupid.
Captain Morgan, it is pleasant to see you.
It's pleasant to see you. Come join the fun.
Another successful fight.
Rude. Oh. Robots went rogue and killed off all the workers.
Imminent.
Well, that's just happy. I got coffee. That is happy. And some credits. Because, you know, I really need credits. Arkhan Enterprises is sitting at a, you know, minuscule minor 6 million credits.
Take your best shot.
I think it's 6 mil. Yeah. See? We're sitting at a minor 6 million credits. Yeah, that hurt. Let me reload. Hold on. Be right with you.
Dropped out of our view.
I was not ready for that. That guy came out of nowhere and just clotheslined us. That was kind of funny. Yeah, right? That was funny. Just boom. I actually kind of enjoyed that.
We must defeat them.
Just because it was funny. I don't die very often anymore. It doesn't happen often. So when it does, I'm like, well, that was interesting. And then I also think, I really need to stop forgetting to quick save. Because you get in the habit of it just moving smooth, and you're like, okay, I don't need to quick save as often. And then they remind you, well, you do. You do. That was a really good clothesline, too. Like, he just...
This area getting protocol. Damage.
Down.
System failure.
Andreja, you with me? We have more bots to kill. Not sure why the bots have gone crazy.
I am unable. Repair not possible.
Best not to leave anything
But
useful behind.
we cannot abide murderous robots. Ah, there's still another one. Wow! All right. I want to know what happened here.
Possible enemy damage.
Will you tell me what happened? Update, recalibrate, protect current user, absolutely, activate all units. Alright, now we have some robots on our side. But not really telling us what happened here. And I want to know what happened here. Like, tell us in the building to fix the weapon. There's no excuse, it's been 3 weeks to change. We should want to ask. Okay. So someone didn't repair some weapon? This looks to be ship manufacturing parts. But what happened? Like, that is absolutely a ship, and those are ship parts. That reminds me, I needed to go into the lower bay of that. Yeah, see, there's the docker they're working on putting in. Cockpit. Hab. Yeah, see, this is an empty hab. You guys ever wondered what they looked like empty? They're basically prefabbed items. Safe under the computer back where you activated bots? Interesting.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
I mean, yeah, but the industrial-sized accident already happened. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Ezreal. Maybe we can grab it. I'm not that concerned. Yeah, I see. It's almost, not worth hacking half the time. Or not hacking, picking the locks. Because the reward is so minor that it's almost not worth doing. Because you're like, okay, great. That gave me 3 resources. That's not exactly helpful. So I'll show you what is in this one so you can see what I mean.
How quickly...
See, look. 500 credits. Magnum. Trauma pack. And 10 caseless shells.
You get that done.
It's a fun mini game, but I've done it so many times. I've done it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, grinding planets to get the levels and unlock the skills. And so I've kind of just gotten to where I've done the locks hundreds of times. And I'm just like...
System failure. Catastrophic damage.
Quite an efficient process. I wonder how quickly they build
Like,
things.
I enjoyed finally getting to where I could automate my leveling process a good bit by my ship being good enough that I didn't have to pay attention. Oh. How do I get out of here? Oh, down. So that was a hab manufacturing area. That is interesting. I always wondered how the prefab habs were built. Now we know. That's pretty cool. So they come through this area and they just have all the pieces stamped on and just... That is so cool. I'm so cool. I've not been to this one before. I'm so glad they put stuff like this in the game because it answers the question, like, where and how do they actually build the habs? How does this work? Well, that's how. They go through nifty halls like this, and the machines build them automated and spit them out the other end. So cool. I like it. I approve. See, stuff like that I enjoy in the game.
Do they have anything of value?
Finding out just how everything ticks. Finding out why the world is the way it is. You know, that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy and I like. Yeah, look, we didn't even have to open this door. Well, that's a problem. Apparently we can get in. And we can't get out. Well, it's a good thing I know a thing or two. Oop, wrong button, not that one. Hey, look, we got out. So, careful here. You can get stuck back there. Because you can go in, but you can't go out. That's not good. Grab that. Alright, do you have any info for us? System lock. Weapons test systems. Yes. Unlock it. Because we always want to unlock it. If it's something that looks like it might actually do something. I keep getting chewed out by my supervisor. Maybe actually it's better do your job before telling others to do theirs. Keep underpaying. I guess I'll just have to go look into new interns. Look into it. Oh no. Oh, so what exactly happened? Why did everyone go nuts? Why did everyone get killed? Ooh. Yoink. Yes, please. Where else can we find those? I love the magazines. Those are awesome. The magazines are permanent boosts. They're so nice. Lunar robotics, okay. I need to get my mouse, I think, slowed down just a tad. Because I don't want to give you guys whiplash or anything. Okay, so now we're back in this room. Did we miss anything? I almost feel like we missed something. Nope. I guess not. I don't know. That's kind of the end. Oh great, we're overweight again. Pretty normal.
Facilities like this often prioritize profit over safety for the workers. Be mindful of your surroundings.
Yep. I mean, it's pretty clear with everyone being dead here, right? Is there not another door out of here?
Good day, Captain.
Good day, Vasco.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Spaghetti. Oh, is that not the word? What is the word? I mean, we kind of didn't come up with a code word to be let's go. Must have missed the other one.
needed replacement parts or some additions. This might be the place.
Yeah, if only. You know, I really hope they had a mod like the Mechanist DLC to Fallout 4 where we can give Vasco a facelift, as it were.
Read any good books lately?
It's a great day in the space lanes, huh?
Neato,
Is Skipper on the schedule today?
Another makes me happy. Don't need engineering outfits, we'll keep gray. Inclement weather, don't need shield. Worker jumpsuit, I don't know. Gravitas, absolutely not. None of them are 3 or higher. We only keep 3s and 4s. 360 is way too garbage to bother with. So thank you, but have a nice day. Alright, cool. Now, I want to draw your attention to a little indicator. This little indicator, the yellow one with the arrow. That indicator tells us that we are going to go a slightly different direction on the way back to the lodge. And by slightly, I'll show you exactly what I mean.
No longer docked.
So we are in the Voli system, right? We need to go to Alpha Centauri, which is a direct shot over. However, we're going to go this way, just over here to visit a good friend of ours and just check in and see how things are going. We would hate to, you know, not check in with friends every now and again, right? I'm sure it's only that we just need to check in with them. Yeah, check in with them. That's all. Come on, Andresia. She's not gonna fault me for being here. She likes it up here. I do not know what you mean. I just talked to the bartender here and check in on her and see how she's doing. Shipbuilder has some nice parts too. But we always come here and talk to Sadie. Sadie is a great person.
Happy to serve you.
See?
As long as you respect May's rules and behave yourself.
Look how cheerful and polite she is.
You got it. Word of warning though, I pour 'em strong.
You got it. See? Why wouldn't you want to come here and talk to her? She's just so delightful. All right. Thanks, Sadie. I appreciate it. You have a great day.
Enjoy yourself.
I will. You too.
Hi.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't deal with that filthy stuff. I only deal with honest goods. You can ask the Freestar Collective and the UC. They have never once caught me having any sort of contraband, and they've endlessly scanned my ship. Believe this guy saying that I deal in contraband. Kind of filthy rubbish. Rude. Out of fuel range. What? Which way are you trying to take me? Wait a minute, going back to Voli. Takes 496. But going to Alpha Centauri can't be done because it takes 1332. 32 fuel? Past what we have? Really? Really? That's what you're going to give me? What about Narion? Goes through Cheyenne. Sure, we'll stop off in Cheyenne. Sell some goods. Rude. Oh, just to double check that we don't have a bounty, because the bounty ones we didn't, even though that nasty woman in Neon said we need to clear up a bounty. Sheesh. We will check on the ship when we're done here. Nope, I didn't want you to climb up on that.
I want to do your business quick. Feel free to look around.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Azrael. I never deal in that stuff. I really think you're seeing things. You should get your eyes checked. No self-respecting person would deal in that kind of filth. It's illegal. And we are a good individual, never dealing in any sort of problems like that. Just like Bao never does. Mal never once had his ship do anything that was illegal. Mom told me all about all their missions. They always did legal things. Never did anything
You're welcome to just hang out if you want. Some come here to...
I see nothing. Rude.
Rain. Others for the company.
Well, you know what? We could do that. Give batteries. Well, they're both in the same system. You know what? Why not? It's been a while since we've helped out. We'll help out a little bit. Show that we're good, upstanding citizens, helping out others in need.
Outlaws, I don't do payment plans or lines of credit.
I don't care. I'm here to sell. Thanks for your money. There's good items. You'll find a good home for them, I'm sure. Hey.
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to... What brings you to the Trade
Let's see what you got.
Happy to.
How many ship parts do I have? 96? That's enough ship parts, right? And we'll empty our miscellaneous because it's been a while. Whoa. Why do you have my deputy badge in here? No, don't sell that. They didn't put it in here before. Hope they didn't accidentally make me sell something else I wasn't supposed to. Do I still have one on me is a question. Now that I think about it, maybe that's someone else's badge. Agent Sinan. No. They didn't have my badge flagged as don't sell anymore. I don't know why. I don't want to sell my deputy badge. Wooed. You believe them? Thinking I want to sell my deputy badge.
Need something?
United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Port is clear. We're docked.
Everything's where we left it.
Hello, Captain.
If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Oh, sore. One too many squats. You've tipped my ear. Raise the thoughts with you later.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
Oh, I am muted. Hopefully not for too long. It wasn't muted.
That's no faction.
I must have bumped it.
Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
Nope.
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up.
Okay.
Another house for room.
I very much doubt that.
Well, good night,
Ignoring the
Osriel.
obvious here.
I did reply, but apparently I was muted. Because I'm
just happens
pro.
to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that? Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
I mean, it has merit. I don't think it's quite right, but they were acting like they're judging us.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent, worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Nope.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Everyone should get ready for a fight then. I doubt they'll stop. Should we see if they want to talk?
That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them.
True. So everyone should get ready for a fight then.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
I apparently need to get Stroud at some point to give us a mission. Because apparently he has a good mission.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Nope. I didn't.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Good.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
I understand.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void.
No?
Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
I'm ready. Give me the data.
Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Granted, but they're trying to kill us, so there's that. Where did Walter go? Walter. Is he on the ship? No. Sarah, Sam. Barrett. And Thresia. No, Walter. Where is Walter? Do we have a mission for Walter? Because that's the one we're trying to get to. Oh, we have 2 days left on that. We should probably get that done. Well, so much for that. Do this one first, and then we'll go from there. I was hoping... Walter, please have a mission for us, because we need your mission.
I'd like to talk to you about something, when you have the chance.
There we go. So, about Sebastian Banks' speech.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again.
What?
Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate. My soul has a home it can always come back to.
Nice.
And
it's
that
actually good.
Was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
Wow. You okay after the ambush?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually know more about who I'm facing off against. I'm very interested in what Noel can learn from the scans. The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
Yeah. There's the entrepreneur we know about.
I got to where I am by taking advantage of opportunities no matter where I find them. Might as well make the most of this crazy situation.
Not wrong. So, you had work?
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
I know you well enough to know this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
Oh, I'm not against it. I was just curious. I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project.
Because I'm the best.
We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
I mean, I've done some starship design.
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I can understand what they're doing. So why is it stalled, do you know?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project.
Right.
It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
Got it. You can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Nope. And I believe this is the one we were looking for. Narion. Where it all began. To Stroud Eckland we go to see what we may unfold. All hands coming into Stroud Eckland shipyard. Docking.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Actually, I should do the other thing. Oh well. I should have gotten a persuasion booster. But you know,
Greetings, Captain.
we'll see how it goes.
Walter is quite proud of what his company has accomplished, and for good reason.
If you need anything, just ask.
You do look like your father and mother.
I heard they're making a new class of ship here.
Oh no. Please tell me we didn't lose out on days. Okay, we're not. We still have 2 days.
There are technical reasons you decided.
You're asking for technology that doesn't even exist, Frank. I'm good at what I do, but you're mental if you think I can pull off what you're asking. Tried and true is what we should focus on.
Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you.
Great.
Hello. Hi there.
Can we really afford a new ship?
The repairs on our old ship just keep piling up. If this keeps up, all our profits.
So you've been leading the R&D team for long?
It might surprise you to hear that no, I have not. This is actually the first project I've led for Stroud Eckland.
I see.
I recently graduated with a master's degree in engineering management. I'm actually kind of surprised they hired me, but I was at the top of my class, so maybe they didn't want to lose me to some other star yard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the chance to do good work here.
Excellent. So, let's speak about this new ship project.
You must be Walter's colleague.
Indeed.
He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Actually, I have plenty experience with starships.
Oh, I just assumed. You know what? I'm really sorry. I should trust Walter knew what he was doing. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, we have plenty of designers.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eckland's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
Indubitably. I'm familiar with the process. Let's get to it.
Ah, right, so you mentioned. Let's move on to solving our budget issues then, shall we? We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have 2 new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other
No.
will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it,
Give me
but
that.
it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Kitchen sink. What's wrong with that?
While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical. And the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction. And they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name. Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to incorporate all of our designs. And would something that expensive actually sell?
Absolutely. Let's do the kitchen sink.
I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal,
No, you
so
don't.
before
I
I can
do.
convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me.
Oh, it absolutely is worth it.
Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
Nothing's ever been done. It's innovative to the market.
It's true. That kind of budget could set us up to be industry leaders with a brand new type of ship.
Bingo.
Okay, I think you made some good points. I'll go to the board with the kitchen sink proposal and get that approved.
Well, Jules, it seems you have your work cut out for you.
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Sure. Tell me what you need. Isn't there a better way to get that data, though? Like, put it on a bunch of ships?
Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from someone like you will be helpful.
Very
Frankly,
well.
most of our test pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the limits as much as we can get away with legally. But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not technically employed by us, and Walter trusts you.
Let's do it.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Okay. What all do we need to do on this? If you guys know, feel free to tell me, because I've heard there's some things you can do good and bad on this.
Hi. Need something?
Something wrong?
Oh, no. Well, it's just... I'm a little new here, and everyone's got these big, flashy designs. And I'm supposed to come up with one too, but like, I don't know if it's as good or like, good at all, even.
I'm sure it's as good as the others. Let's hear
Thank you for saying that, but like, really? I don't know. Whatever. Here goes. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
You think that kind of ship is in demand?
I used to go off-world camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market research, and like, no ship manufacturer seems to be making ships for things like this. Which means even if the demand is low, we can fill this niche and still sell a lot.
What would it take to do that?
I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low will help guarantee plenty of sales.
Sounds like a decent idea.
Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it.
Space RV? Yeah.
Well, if we end up making it, I swear
Star
I'll
needs
work
one.
up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
Do you like working here?
So far I do. But, just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But my bosses really seem to like my work, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right. I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who have been at this for so much longer than I have.
Fresh ideas are sometimes good. So what's it like marketing a manufactured ship like this?
It's interesting. I'm new, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically, that is. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, features, cost, and all that. And you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space is dangerous, and people need to feel like the ship they're buying is safe.
All right. Well, thank you. What'd you do before this?
Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it was really more of an internship.
Yeah.
Ships are like totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun. I never expected to be hired.
Valid.
Take care, okay?
And you?
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
Jules asked me to give some feedback on Starship design proposals, so let's hear yours.
Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
And how would you design that?
The ship should be mid-size, spacious but not bulky. We'll want to build it with the highest quality, most expensive modules available. It should feel safe, but not threatening. Focus on defensive measures, not aggressive weaponry. Above all, you should be able to picture your favorite celebrity, or Walter himself, flying this ship and influencing others to buy as well.
You're into something, but I think you need to get a better pitch for it.
I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal.
So what's going on with Frankie? Why is so defensive about your design?
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally
Yeah, I'm
my
still
job
going
to
mad. I should
design
be
it.
done.
It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback, and Jules had this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before.
So, selling ships to celebrities, why do you see that as important?
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
Yeah, I think I see where you're getting at, but,
Of course you do. I'm glad you understand. Imagine someone like Borealis stepping out of one of our shining luxury ships. Everyone would want to look that cool. Not only would I have the chance to work on a dream ship, but that kind of exposure is guaranteed to sell it.
So why are you working here if you're unhappy?
Just because I do not like how corporate we have become doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, I believe I can influence the company to shift away from typical corporate bullshit and back to taking risks by pursuing art and innovation. Then again, here we are.
Farewell.
See you.
We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone?
No,
Well,
they are.
We are.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
Yep.
These ships are something else. Well,
Has that been a problem?
Well, how do I put this? My co-workers are smart people. But between you and me, they're in way over their head with this project. Jules especially.
Yep.
She's new at being a project lead and has insisted we design by committee, so everyone's voice is heard. Admirable. But no one could agree on anything, and we're running significantly behind because of it.
Yep. Alright. Glad to be of service for you.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty.
Oh, I think I might.
I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
As an engineer myself, say no more, I understand.
Of course you do. Because you've been in my shoes and you know it's the only sensible way to go with a project like this. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again.
Correct.
And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz.
Right.
What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
Any other design considerations?
Our objective should be to build a huge ship with plenty of cargo room while keeping the costs low. Doesn't need fancy equipment, just the basics. Basic weapons, basic defenses, basic scanners. You get the idea. If we go with a design like that, I can focus on quality construction, and the ship will practically sell itself.
So far, I see you could combine all three of them. We'll see what they say on that next. Maybe work on the pitch a little more, but yeah.
Yes, of course. Zhuzh it up, just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks.
So you're the lead engineer here?
Yeah, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total.
Nice.
But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work.
Understand.
And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
So what do you think of Strat Eklund?
I assume you mean the company and not the people. Because even if I didn't already think so, I'd tell you that both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as star yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other star yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made.
Good to know. You don't like being involved in research and development?
Nope. Not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. All I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, and not get bogged down with all the excess particulars.
Makes sense.
Upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am.
Sounds reasonable.
Right. Take care.
That data from your ship is going to be critical
And
to
what do
our
you got?
design process.
So, you're
Assuming
Walter's
you can handle
friend.
missions.
I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
Really? Of course I do. I'm an awesome professional at this point. I've designed my own Wyvern-class destroyer. It's beautiful. The Silver Drake. Yeah, out there. Yeah, it's beauty.
This is wonderful to hear. I hope for all of our sakes that you are not overselling your ability. Now,
I mean, I literally take
I know
on
you've been
Faroon
asked
hands
to give
off.
feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Yes. Tell me what you got.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Explorers.
Yes! Finally, a kindred spirit operating on my own wavelength. You see, while many ships will operate to that end, few ships
Pirates,
are designed
yeah.
with
I
exploration
thought
as their
about that
primary
one.
goal. It is my belief that if we build a ship with that in mind, Strataklund will dominate that market sector. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Why can't we combine all four? I mean, at least 3 of them can be combined together. So how'd you design that?
I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and
Yeah.
plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must.
Let's do it all. Seems like you got a pretty niche product.
Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess.
I didn't say that. So what do you think of the company?
Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup.
Yeah.
I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great. Well,
So what do you think?
as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use.
No, it's a good job. That is very important.
Okay, yeah. Bye.
Okay, so that's cool. Overdesigned.
This is going great. Just fantastic.
So I can give some feedback if you want.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded Freestars.
So how'd you design that?
We'd want to give it strong weapons, tough defenses, plus good speed and maneuverability. Most starfighters are fairly small, and the tricky part is keeping costs down with all those fancy modules.
Is there a lot of demand for starfighters for the market?
I'm glad you brought that up. No, and yes, there's a lot of work out there that requires a capable fighting ship. But the real success comes from UC military contracts, which we would hope to attract by building a higher-end version of this ship platform for them.
Maybe you can work on the pitch. I'm not sure the customers want a starfighter in just that way.
You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. I'll give it some more thought. Thanks. We'll chat again soon, okay?
Well, we got them all. Well, I'm gonna have to call it there because it's late and we need to get some sleep because I got work in the morning. Thank you all so much for being here. Be sure to join us next time for more. Until next time, as always, you all enjoy the story, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for being here.